All right, let's talk about America and freedom and authority and power. Let's talk about morality, ethics, and truth. How do I start? Where to begin? Well, let's start with some easy analogies. So, most of you listening have probably played the game Monopoly. If I told you, let's play two teams, two people on my team and two people on yours. Okay? So far, so good. Now then, if I told you that my team would start the game owning 2/3 of the property and having 10 times the money, would you want to play? What if I told you that my team was white people and yours was black people? Now, we were raised with the idea that in America, anyone can prosper. All you need is will and hard work, and you can win the game. This idea has been broadcast around the world. But is it true? Of course not. It's the opposite of the truth, like everything they broadcast. Though this story has happened, it does happen, it is a rare thing. For every rag to riches story, 1,000 or 10,000 stories of poverty are created. That's the nature of the system of oppression the elites have created. Your average white person thinks about other races not that often, at least thinking in any kind of compassionate way or out of concern for them. For many whites, my younger self included, we don't want to be racist, but we don't spend much time actually examining, like, what is racist behavior actually? What is racist thinking? So we carry many ideas that are indeed racist, but simply don't realize it. Like when I was growing up, I remember my grandparents talking about those people, and they live that way because they choose it. They want to carry guns and act like thugs. They didn't preface any of these statements with, well, you know, they were enslaved and used to help create the wealth of America, but were allowed to share in none of it. And even when they were, generation after generation, they were given only crumbs. Now, in a society where you keep what you earn and you can pass that wealth to your children, generation after generation, we now find ourselves in this situation of vast inequality, incomprehensible inequality. And you may be a poor or a lower middle class white person listening to this and thinking, I can't spare anything for anyone else. I don't have anything to give. I'm not asking you to necessarily give anything, and that isn't the point. The point is that they, the elites, used the same tactics on you because we don't care if black people are given a truly equal opportunity, because we ignore how the rich are handed everything, and for this reason it is done to us also. Do you understand? Spiritually, it must be this way. Karmically, or energetically, or however you want to say it or frame it, if you will not stand for your neighbor's freedom, yours will be taken. Because all are one, and all are God. Every black thug in prison is an expression of our infinite Creator. They have likely forgotten that, but society certainly has. Remember, for the elites to stay in power, for a small handful of people to control a large number, division is key. It is fundamental. 10 people could never control 1,000 people unless they each split the people into groups of 100. which are then taught to fight each other and hate each other. So racism is crucial to the elites and to the upholding of the false matrix. So when you see someone like Elon Musk weighing in on social issues and buying Twitter, that's why. They only have one playbook: keep us divided and lie as much as possible to keep the division going. I mean, that is why they created the media. That is the sole reason that all media was really created, was for them to lie to us. Funny, I was just talking, me and Christine heard a comment talking about, chipping people and conspiracy theories, and it's so funny when people like are concerned about the microchips, or they're putting the chip in the vac, or whatever. So like, how can you be worried about a microchip when we carry around phones that give them, not only do they give them all our information, not only can they record everything we do and everywhere we go and everything we say and all that, but they tell you what to think. They control your ideas, they control the information flow. You're interacting more with the phone than the whole world and all the information out here placed by the creator. So I want everyone to really grok that your brothers and sisters' prosperity is your own, and all are your family. So if you want prosperity, if you want freedom, you must care about how others are treated. Now, yes, I admit, you can obtain wealth in this world at the expense of others and through the pain of others. But that wealth is poisoned and has a hidden cost. And you may gain the appearance of freedom. You may own a jet, but you will imprison your mind and heart completely until you are a slave to greed and lust and avarice and fear, until you and misery are bunkmates. Bunkmates with big bank accounts, and not a touch of love to be found or felt anywhere. I want to paint another picture for you. So we have a man named Ted and his wife Barb. They're at a picnic with their two little children, Timmy and Tammy. Now little Timmy has decided he wants two blow pops, and he has stolen his sister's. Tammy cries to her mom, who quickly snatches away the stolen item and returns it before the day is ruined. Ted pulls aside little Timmy and gives him a lesson about stealing and fairness and returning what you take. Another beautiful day in white America for us all. But what Ted forgot to mention was the Native American reservation down the street, and that right where this park was, that whole tribe's ancestors were rounded up, raped, murdered, and finally fed to the dogs. Literally made into dog food. But we've made it right now, right? Every single American who talks about freedom is a hypocrite. And that matters. It matters because if you ignore it, if you gloss over it, they have made you complicit in it. To be complete, you must be able to see things from all sides, not just the comfortable ones. Blessed be to all.